Are you looking for ways to make millions of coins in Madden 21 Ultimate Team without spending a lot of money? Tired of facing teams in Weekend League with a God Squad and you can't afford certain cards? Become a YouTube member today and get instant access to my #1 coin making method ebook, which is available to all Stranger Gang Plus members and higher. The link to become a YouTube member can be found in the description of every single video of mine, and as soon as you join, just check the community section to find all the videos, which are updated weekly. This is a method that's not dependent on any promo. It works all year round and is the #1 coin making method and has made me millions of coins in MUT throughout the years. What's going on, everybody out there? This is Popular Stranger, and we are back at you again today with another Madden 21 Ultimate Team video. In today's video, we're going to be ranking some of the Team Standout cards that you guys can choose from by playing your solos, because if you didn't know, you get one free Team Standout 89 overall for playing some of the new Team Affinity solos that came out today. So we're not going to rank them 1 through 32, but we are going to give you my top 10. Everybody has different needs for their team, position-wise, you know, offense, defense, scheme, everything, right? Everybody's different, so I don't want to pigeonhole these guys 1 through 10. I'm just going to give you some insight on the top 10 that I think could make some of you guys have better teams. Now, before we do that, I do want to clear up a couple things with these solos. #1, it's not a glitch, it's not a bug. EA did not mess up. It was designed this way. You do not get the power-up by playing these solos. The only way to get the power-ups is to buy them off the auction house or do the sets, which are really expensive right now. So that kind of sucks, but, you know, it is what it is at this point. So keep that in mind with the upgrades or the choices that you make. #2, as you can see, you don't have to do all of these on 4 stars. In fact, you can actually do them all on 1 star. I did them on 4 because I wanted to earn more stars to earn more milestone rewards, and I would say do the same. They're really, really easy, but if you struggle with any, like this Panthers one, where you got to get 2 turnovers in the game, don't hesitate to put it on 1 star, get it done, get it, you know, you don't have to play them on all 4 stars. So people are thinking that, it's actually wrong. All you have to do is just beat all 32 of them, which means getting at least 1 star on them. So go get them done. Took me, I would say, 4 to 6 hours, but I was busy in between playing them, so I wasn't playing them straight, but they were pretty easy, pretty straightforward. Once you get them all done, you're going to earn this reward pack, and it is a fantasy pack, Team Standout fantasy pack. It was glitched earlier, so if you didn't get it after completing the 32 solos, you may have to go back in and play another one of the solos, and then it should pop out. They fixed that issue, but I think that's the way to get it to, you know, to come out so you can actually make your choices. So here are all the cards. Again, 32 of them, 1 for every team. We're not going to rank them all, but I got top 10 or 10 that I wrote down that I think you would like, and we'll start #1 with William Jackson. If you're playing man coverage, which is the meta right now, I think you will really like this card. He kind of reminds me of a cheaper Dre Bly. Well, I shouldn't say cheaper, maybe, because he's free, right? But he reminds me of Dre Bly, but a little faster and a little taller. 6 foot even. 91 speed, and you see we're comparing him to powered up Dre Bly right now. Acceleration is better. Agility a little weak. I like agility in cornerbacks for those interception animations, so that kind of sucks there. But the man coverage is right there as well, and he's a little bit better in zone. A little less best in press, but that was the first thing I noticed with this card. He reminded me of Dre Bly because he's got good man coverage, good speed, and he's a little bit taller. So if you're playing the man coverage meta, there's 2 cornerbacks that you might want to take a look at out of the 10 we're going to go over. This is probably the better one for man coverage specifically, and that's going to be William Jackson. Card #2, a lot of quarterbacks to choose from. Josh Allen. Do I think this is the greatest card out there? It's not, but it feels like it might be a little bit fun to play with the card, right? 82 speed, that's respectable. He can get out of some certain situations with that speed. The throw power is great. 93 throw power. Here's where he's lacking though. Throw accuracy, mid, short, deep is all kind of blah. So you're going to have West Coast, play fake, go deep, one of those maxed out. Probably want to try to concentrate on the mid or deep, since the short throws normally don't get out of control, and it's the highest out of the 3. Throw on the run, 89. I would probably go deep with this card, try to max that out, try to get close to 50 of those, so you can get that throw deep and that throw power boosted a little more. but still not a bad card. The one thing I don't know is what abilities he can get, so maybe somebody in the comment section can let me know what type of abilities Josh Allen can get. Card number 3 is another quarterback, and it's going to be Kyler Murray. This card looks fun to use, and I'm sure powered up it's going to be even better. But you might notice comparing him to Marcus Mariota, he's not even that much better than him. I still think this is a solid card. 89 speed, 90 throw power, but then the short, mid, and deep, kind of like Josh Allen. A lot to be desired here, or left to be desired. 85 short, 82 mid, 83 deep. We're going to need to focus on play fake or go deep with this card. Throw on the run's really good at 88. Still think it's a pretty good card, and if you like to use running quarterbacks, maybe you're tired of using Lamar Jackson, don't want to use Mariota, give this card a try, especially with the way QB draw is working right now. I could see people getting a little glitchy with him with those QB draws and Kyler Murray. L'Jarius Sneed is probably top 3 choices right here for most people. This card is really good. 6'1", he's tall, 92 speed, he's really, really fast. And then take a look, very balanced in coverage, 86 man, 86 zone. If you can get lockdown 50 of 50, we're talking 91 man, 91 zone. If you throw the power up in there, 92 man, 92 zone, mixed in with 92, 93, 94 speed based on what chems. And again, if you have the power up, this card's going to be really, really glitchy, extremely balanced, man coverage, zone coverage, fast, 6'1". This one's probably going to be better than William Jackson if you can get the power up. If you can't get the power up and you're playing a lot of man coverage, then I'm going to go William Jackson. But regardless, that's a really, really good card, and I think you're going to see that one on a lot of budget squads. All right, moving along here. First wide receiver up, Calvin Ridley. I actually picked this card up on my main team, and he's kind of going to replace Tyreek Hill for me here. He's going to be the Tyreek Hill on my offense until Ty Hill gets another card, which will probably be soon, knowing my luck. 6'1", 91 speed, 85 catching. He has deep route runnings really nice at 88, very close to the threshold. So I'll just give you guys a kind of an idea of what it's looking like with Go Deep maxed out. We got him to like 93 deep route running. His catch is like 92 or 91. Speed is about 93 with shaker on there. I'm really looking forward to seeing what this card can do. DK Metcalf, who's no surprise is going to be on this list, is obviously faster and taller, but I think Ridley's catching is a little bit better. Deep route running is better. I think route running as a whole is better, and I think with the change of direction, he's just going to be better after the catch, so that's why I like Ridley over DK, but DK is a really good card, and of course we'll get to that in a moment. Moving along down our list, let's talk about 2 defensive cards that I think are kind of sleepers. Many of you probably won't pick these cards, but later on, when they start to get a little bit cheaper, I think you should take a look at these. The first one is Marcus May, 6 foot even with 90 speed, and take a look at these coverage stats. For a safety, 89 zone, 83 man. You think about getting the power up for this card, you're easily in the 90 zone, so that meets the threshold there. And 84 man coverage, start to get lockdown on there. You're getting him into the high 80s, mid 90s with the zone coverage, mixed in with 90 speed. This is a really, really good card that I think a lot of people are going to sleep on. I mean, look at him compared to Derwin James, who just came out yesterday. I know strong safety, free safety, a little different there, but Marcus May is a really good card. And then another safety who's right next to him here, Deron Harmon, I believe his name is, he's really good too. Like, these are 2 cards that I think once the prices come down, I'm going to take a look at for my No Money Spent squad, the account we're on right now. He's a little bit slower at 88 speed, but his coverage is way better. 93 zone, you think about lockdown, maxed out, or even a couple tiers up. 95 zone for a card this early is really good, and you might even be able to get him maxed out lockdown at 90 man coverage and meet both thresholds. Doesn't have great hit power, that's okay, but I like it. 6'1", pretty solid speed, and really, really balanced, really good zone coverage. To play that backfield. If you're running the coverage with man and a couple purples, he's going to be there for the zone coverage for you. So one more quarterback on the list, and it's probably going to be top 3 choices for most people. And I think the biggest reason is because Derek Carr can get Hot Route Master. Hot Route Master allows you to change the routes for everybody on the field. Tight end, running back, all of your wide receivers. It's going to save you a ton of ability points. I won't be using this card on my main team, but I think with No Money Spent, he might be our future quarterback. 78 speed, Not too bad. It's not great, but it's not bad either. It's not like turtle speed. 90 throw power. He can launch the ball down the field. Short throw at 88 is really good. Mid and deep are kind of bad. So we need to get play fake or go deep for this card to get that deep throw. I would focus go deep here. To get that deep throw, to take advantage of that throwing power and, you know, launch the ball down the field. But the fact that he can get Hot Route Master is a game changer. Really like this card. Like I said, I'm probably going to go after him on the no money spent squad. See if we can get a new quarterback and get a little glitchy with those hot routes. 2 more to go. The next one up is Alvin Kamara. I would probably say a poor man's Reggie Bush here with the Saints connection too. 88 speed, 91 excel, 90 agility, 85 carrying, catching 77. I would like to see that in the 80s, but I think regardless of whatever offensive chem you rock, if it's West Coast, play fake, go deep, you're going to get better catching. You're going to get that into the 80s. Change of direction, 86. Break tackle, 87. And the good thing about this card, if you can get his power-up should be cheap because he already had an elite, so that's like not one of the highly sought-after power-ups. At least I don't think. I could be wrong there. And then also, he can get backfield master, which gives him better catching out of the backfield, and he gets all of those routes. The Texas route, table routes, really good against man coverage. Everybody's running it right now. You need a running back that can beat that. That's why Reggie Bush is so good. If he's out of your price range, check out Alvin Kamara. In the last card on our list, no surprise, DK Metcalf. Super fast, super tall, 92 speed, 6'3", jumping's 92. He's a freak of nature. The only thing that's, you know, not the greatest is the medium route running's 83, deep route running's 86. I would try my hardest to get 90 deep route running on this card with go deep, because once you meet that threshold with that speed, he's just going to be really good downfield on like those really deep posts and whatnot. So, I mean, this is a really good card, but you're just going to have to chem him up. I like Ridley because you don't need all the chemistries. Also, DK, from what I've been told, gets terrible abilities, like very, very bad. So you might not want to spend a ton on his power-up and just use this card as is, because you can still throw Shaker or Sprinter on him to get that speed boosted. And again, focus on that deep route running. You need to get that up there in the 90s to make him, you know, feasible. And those are my 10 cards. You let me know down below in the comments section who you're going to pick. I'll give you a couple honorable mentions. Justin Simmons, not a bad card here. Darius Leonard, solid in coverage. Fred Warner's a little too slow, unfortunately. Alan Lazard is a pretty solid card. That was a bar, by the way, because I'm the greatest rapper alive. And I think that's really it. And yeah, Vicario is a terrible card. Eric Kendricks is way too slow. Couple of these choices, I didn't know how these cards were even made to be 89s. But I think I gave you the top 10 there. Let me know who you're going with. I'm still undecided. I think I'm going to go with Snead or William Jackson for the No Money Spent squad. But thank you guys so much for tuning in. Once again, my name is Popular Stranger. I'm out. Peace.